Welcome to Discover La Jolla, where we showcase this coastal community, boasting boutique businesses in vibrant, upscale neighborhoods. I'm your host, Valley, and I'm here with my co-host, Jim McInerney.
Hey, Valley.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to be here.
Jim, I'm personally excited because I see a lot of kids are starting to graduate, coming right around the corner.
Yep.
They're graduating high school, they're graduating college. You get to celebrate a little bit in that.
I do. I got a daughter graduating from San Diego State and a son graduating from La Jolla High School. Mm-hmm. So it is graduation time, and there's going to be a lot of festivities. A lot of people are going to be coming to San Diego, relatives, family, friends, to help join in that. So there's a lot of graduation stuff happening, announcements, people are taking photos. It's an exciting time for the kids.
Some ceremonies, get your reservations booked early.
Yep.
There'll be big groups.
There's going to be big groups going to a lot of the restaurants in San Diego, La Jolla. And so it is an exciting time. It's sort of the end of the school year and the beginning of summer.
Jim, you planned that perfectly, right? You have one leaving college and one going in.
I do, and I still have one in college. My other son is at USC, so he's going to be a senior next year.
So another reason why you're still working full-time.
Another reason why I'm still working full-time and will be working full-time.
You got a long ways to go, yeah.
Yeah, but it is pretty neat to think that, you know, my daughter's actually graduating college. My other son's on his way, and it's all happening right in front of my face, but it's very exciting. I'm happy for all the kids that are graduating both high school, junior high school, and college. Some kids, you know, 4 years ago didn't get a graduation, so it's a special time, and I'm happy for them all.
Yeah, yeah. So who did you bring for us today?
Today we have a very special guest, Cindy Goodman. She is a past president of the La Jolla Rotary Association, and she's also a board member, and she's got some exciting stuff to tell us. So I'm really looking forward to having her on the show.
Let's meet her.
All right.
Hello, Cindy. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Jim tells us a little bit about you, but I'd like to hear from you kind of a little bit of your backstory and how you got to where you are now and the exciting things you have coming up for us.
Oh, the backstory is so eclectic. I don't hardly even want to go into it. But I started out as a psychologist and moved on from there. Have done a lot of different things in a lot of different places over the years, from teaching a trauma-informed meditation and mindfulness course to the military, which is my passion, and I will come back to this. And I did that for about 5 years, and I adapted that during COVID to the frontline healthcare workers, another trauma-informed course, because they were so impacted.
Right.
To ending up my career as an interim CEO for a number of different companies that were in trouble, and helping them determine what they had done wrong, what had gone sideways for them, and figure out what they want to do and how to get there, and then find them a new CEO before they wanted me to leave, you know, find them a new person before they.
And you got involved with the La Jolla Rotary?
I did.
When was that?
Oh my gosh, at least 12, 15 years ago.
Okay.
It's quite a long time ago.
And you became president?
Yes, I was president of that.
And a board member?
A couple of other organizations.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm currently a board member, but I'm about to be at the end of that 12-year run.
Got it.
So I can go back on a couple of other boards so that I didn't have time for.
So tell us a little more about La Jolla Rotary and what's coming up.
Okay, it was established 77 years ago.
Okay.
It's been there a long time. We've been meeting at La Valencia for all that time. It is an amazing organization whose mission is service above self.
Okay.
So what we try to do is humanitarian work, both here locally and also around the world. Eventually, you will get your sign at Rotary that says, "Welcome to La Jolla." If we ever get out of perpetual permitting, we will have a sign that we are giving to
That's
the
good.
community.
So you guys have been heading that up, so when you come down Torrey Pines into the throat there.
You bounce over a couple of potholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
and
bounce
then
into
you
the
stop
sign.
and you say, "Oh, you know."
Welcome to La Jolla.
Yeah, I'm so happy about that.
Oh, that's good.
But it's you know, it's had like our potholes. It's had a few bumps along the way, and then permitting is always a long and arduous path.
I'm excited to see that sign.
So I hear something exciting.
But let's move to what we're doing now, because I'm so excited about that.
Tell us about what's happening coming up.
So a few months ago, Alison Brown whom I'll tell you about in a second,
Okay.
offered to do a benefit concert for La Jolla Rotary.
Awesome.
Alison is a multiple Grammy nominee. She is a Grammy Award winner. She is an Emmy Award winner. She is a Banjo Hall of Fame member.
Wow.
She plays to sold-out audiences around the world. So she really has quite a following, and she's just an amazing, amazing performer. She's been featured on CBS Sunday Morning.
Okay.
She's been featured on NPR, profiled in the New York Times, and the Wall Street Journal, People magazine. She's a superstar.
Yeah, I heard, and she used to play with Steve Martin. Is that what I heard?
Oh my gosh, yes, and she still does. As a matter of fact, her Emmy was for something they did together.
How awesome.
And she's featured in the recently released documentary that he did.
So how did she fall into the Rotary world?
Yeah, in the interest of full disclosure, I do need to tell you that. The only reason we have her, and the only reason she's doing this, is because her mom is our current president in Rotary.
Awesome.
And her father, who is deceased, is a former president.
I see.
So this is really a tribute
special.
to her parents. And I mean, she's an amazing, amazing performer, but there's no way in the world we would have gotten her if her mom were not president.
And so when is this event happening?
It's going to be on Wednesday, June the 12th.
Okay.
At the Conrad Performing Arts Center.
Perfect. I'm in the building right next door in the Fay. That's where I work.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Not the
Perfect.
senior citizen building.
No, the other way. Not quite
Just
yet.
checking.
I'm on my way, but not quite yet. That's cute.
Just kidding.
That was good.
Okay.
That was good. I like that. So June 12th.
June 12th, it's Wednesday.
Okay.
You know, La Jolla folds up at 9 o'clock, so everybody's in bed by 9:30. So our concert is at 7. For the people that buy the higher price tickets, they will get a reception and a Q&A with the artist. She has, and by the way, some lucky bidder is going to go home with a brand new,
Really?
specially made,
Signed.
San Diego, signed
Oh, banjo.
banjo.
Oh, wow.
And Alison is going to be providing lessons for that online for, I think,
Wow.
12 lessons.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that
That's
is
awesome.
so cool. What a
that's
smart
gonna
idea.
and Deering is offering that. I don't know if you know that Deering Banjo is here in La Mesa.
I did not
In
know that.
Spring Valley.
I mean, I
It's
knew
here
Taylor
close.
Guitars was here, but I
Yeah.
didn't know. I didn't know
Deering
that.
Banjo.
Wow, cool.
So this reception will include a Q&A with Alison, and will be held in one of the smaller rooms, so we can only take the first 100 people that buy at the high price level.
So where do people find out information? Where can they go to get tickets?
So glad you asked. It's starting to get published here and there, but they can contact the Conrad Performing Arts Center
Okay.
and look up June 12th, Alison Brown. They can hear her backstory, which is incredible. Alison never wanted to play the banjo. I mean, did want to play the banjo. In high school, that was her thing. She wanted to play the banjo. She told her parents, both lawyers, she wanted to play the banjo. And they said to her, you know, you need to go to college, you need to have a real career, you can do that banjo on the side.
Right.
So she went to Harvard, you know, she's a
wow.
smart girl. And so then she went to UCLA, got her master's, and then she went into investment banking for a couple of years. And she came back to her parents and goes,
It's her passion.
I really want to play the
banjo."
banjo.
Good.
And who would have known? I mean, she's heads up a record company. Compass Records is her company. And she and her banjo and her quintet.
Okay, so
are
she
all
is going to be
together
performing with a quintet.
The whole
Okay.
whole group is coming. And you know, what we have now is a world famous, world class artist, performing artist.
At a world-class venue.
In a world-class venue to benefit the humanitarian work that Rotary does, both here and around the world. We do a lot of stuff for people that are in dire need around the world. That's our mission. And at the higher levels, it's tax deductible. So about half of it will come back to you as a tax deduction.
Nice.
So, you know, I think it's a wonderful.
What a great
wonderful
event. And this is like the first big event you guys have done since
3
COVID?
years. First one since COVID.
Got it. So this
And-
is a really big deal.
It's a big deal.
Well, I'm glad you're on the
quite
show
excited.
because we're going to showcase it. We're going to put it in the magazine.
thrilled.
We're going to put it on
Yeah,
social
we'll
media.
sell it out.
Yeah, it'll be sold
That's
out.
what we like. I would love to sell it out. It's just, you know, I'm very proud of Rotary and all the stuff we do, but I really just want people to have a chance to hear her. Finally, for your benefit, Alison calls her mother every day, wherever she's playing around the world. She calls her at 5 o'clock just to see how she is. I mean, who does that?
Yeah.
Who does
not
that?
many.
She's pretty amazing.
And what's Allison's mom, the current president?
Barbara Brown?
Barbara Brown. Okay.
Barbara Brown, whom I would love to have out there in the media and do more on her own, but she's, you know, she says I'm the president. It's kind of embarrassing, so she's asked that we represent her in most of these places.
Okay.
Good.
She is. Yeah, it's a wonderful organization. Allison is terrific. I really want all of you.
Are you guys going to capture this on video and help showcase that?
You know, I know that the group will do that. They're very professional. You know, that
I would imagine.
her team is very professional, and I'm sure that they will do that. Whether or not it's going to be something we can reproduce and play locally,
we may bring
I
some
don't
cameras
know.
down there and just sneak a little footage, huh?
I don't
know if that's legal or not legal.
Well, let me check with
See,
Allison.
we may
I
or
don't
may
want to
not
get us in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But she
of
is
course.
amazing. I know
Of course.
everybody that comes there is going to leave smiling and they'll say, I'm so glad I came.
Yeah, it sounds like a fun event.
I think it will be.
Yeah.
So where do the funds normally go that you guys raise? Like, what have you done in the past when you talk about global and local support, you know?
Well, you know, currently we have 3 projects overseas, one of them in India to help with preventing diabetes, one in Africa to train surgeons, orthopedic surgeons, to work with their local people. It's a training of trainers project. We also, I can't think of the third one offhand because I didn't sit down and prepare all this. We also have provided funds to Tonga when they had their major disaster. We've done another project in India to put in sanitation facilities.
Great.
First ever sanitation facilities.
Awesome.
We have an ongoing project in Uganda to train people to go out to use computers and go out and get work, especially women.
Yeah.
To get jobs.
That's interesting.
I mean, I can go on and on and on. There's so much we do.
Yeah.
I know.
So, do you know the website for Allison? Does she have her own website? Do we know?
She does. Do I know what it is offhand?
But you can probably just Google Alison Brown
Just,
banjo.
Yeah, look her up.
World class banjo, and you'll find her.
You'll see all kinds of stuff on Allison. You also see her with Steve Martin.
That's
She's
so
very,
cool.
you know, she's obviously I'm out there, kind of out there, partly because I'm so excited.
Yeah.
But she's very low key and calm, and a stable presence. I think that's probably one of the reasons Steve likes playing with her, besides the fact that she's really good at what she does.
Right.
But it's just nice to see somebody who is out there doing a great job because she loves playing the banjo, not to make millions, but just to
follow her passion.
Do what she loves. Yeah.
Oh, what a fun event. Well, we're looking forward to that, and we'll certainly promote it and showcase it, and I hope it's sold out.
Thank you.
And I hope it's the beginning of even more world-class people coming.
I do too, yeah.
To support the Rotary, and what a perfect...
One of the cutest things that happened, Todd Schultz, who is the CEO over at the Conrad, said, or at, for La Jolla Music Society, was saying, I'm really excited, can I introduce her? Oh. So this is cute. And then someone I'm working with that's a manager there was saying yesterday, the whole team over here is really excited about having her.
Oh, that's so cool.
So we're delighted. If you haven't heard her name, it's because she's not such a self-promoter. She just does what she does, but somehow it just pulls people in, and they talk word of mouth about what she does, and I think it's going to be a wonderful evening for everybody.
Well, it'd be nice to get everybody back together after a few years of not having any events or fundraisers, and what a nice way to kick it off.
Yeah.
I think so.
Good.
We're really thrilled to be able to introduce her to the Conrad and to have people have the opportunity to see her perform.
We're equally as thrilled to showcase this, and thank you so much for sharing this.
Yeah, and thanks,
with us.
Cindy, for coming in. That was wonderful.
A pleasure.
Thank you all so much for watching Discover La Jolla, where we showcase this coastal community, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.